Hi everyone, I'm Diana Reyes and I'm here with Mr. Norristown, aka Maximiliano GUZMAN. Hi, how are you today?
I'm feeling great. How are you?
So how does it feel to be Mr. Norristown?
Feels great. You know, I'm still in the moment since it just happened last night. But no, it's fun. It was a fun experience. 8 weeks in the working, but I got the crown, so it's fun.
Yeah.
Feel great.
So did you expect this? Did you expect to win from the beginning? Like what were
I knew I'd be
your
top 5, but I didn't know I'd win just because Shane's act and then Ben was really good.
Yeah.
So like it was just like I thought it was like really, really close between all 3 of us.
And how did you feel when they called your name?
I felt really good. It was fun because I was just like, you don't expect it just because, like I told you, the competition was high, but it's fun. Like I just started rooting.
Would you say that was your favorite part of the show, or was it like your act, or?
I think my act was my favorite part of the show.
I know.
Yeah, just because I could get into somebody.
Yeah. And was there ever a moment where you felt defeated, whether it was like at rehearsals or at home, just like thinking about?
Maybe I thought it was like the rehearsals, just because after I was done, you'd sit down and just like watch everybody. If you wanted to, then you could leave. But I would watch like Shane's, and I would watch Ben's. I'd be like, man, like those are really good. Like I honestly thought Shane was gonna win.
Really?
Yeah, I thought Shane was gonna win.
Was there like any other challenges for you or any of the other contestants?
I think it's more like the commitment aspect of it, like staying after school for rehearsals, trying to get all your people to come. That was a big thing for me, because one day I'd have a drummer, and then I wouldn't have my guitarist or bass.
Right,
and then
so kind of just getting everyone together.
Getting everyone together, and at the end of the day, like the last rehearsal we had before, which was on Wednesday, what do you call it? Like my bass couldn't come, so he was cut.
Right.
Yeah, so I had not a full band, but you know, I was missing one person, but that's okay.
Besides being Mr. Norristown, what else do you do?
Well, Monday to Thursday, I play soccer for FC Europa. I work out at Level 40 gym, and I train 4 times a week with Level 40, and then twice a week with Europa, and then I have daily, like monthly tournaments that we go to. Like this month we have a Virginia tournament for Jeff Cup, and then Friday I'm a bartender at El Serape. Saturday I work as a server in the mornings at Turning Point, and then I switch over to El Serape, and then Sundays I work at Turning Point. So pretty hefty schedule.
And how is that, like balancing all that work and like soccer with school?
Well, I got into a routine this year, so it's like pretty much just like it just happens. And plus, like I don't like being home or like being in bed, so I try to be up as much as I can. So I fill up my week doing exercise and playing soccer, and sometimes I have games on Mondays at a YC league, and then the weekend is where I get to make money. So you know, I look forward to the weekend because I get to make the money that I have to spend all throughout the week sometimes. Yeah.
And then you're also a National Honor Society, correct?
National Honor Society, DECA, yeah.
And you're obviously an overachiever. What do you aspire to be with this, like in your future career?
What, like Mr. Norristown, or like?
Yeah, no, like when you grow up, like what
oh,
do you want
well, I plan on being a financial advisor. So I'm gonna study financial planning, finances. So financial advisor is the goal, and then I just want to be a well-balanced person. You know, have my money everywhere.
And back to your act, how did you come up with that? It was.
I remember when my dad first showed me Queen, which was years ago. I had to be like 7 or 8, and since then, like I fell in love with Queen, and like I know all their songs and everything. And then, well, Freddie Mercury was just like an awesome performer, and the thing is, like that just all came naturally to him. Like they asked him to, like a ballet group asked him to come and dance with him. They were like, "You're a horrible dancer." He couldn't dance, but like he just had a way of entertaining the public, and so I thought, you know what, like that'll be a good thing, especially if I shave my like my chin hairs and then just keep the mustache and then put a big mustache on. That was fun.
Was it hard getting into that character or no?
Well, the thing is, like, I'm a weirdo, so at home, like, I would play them all the time. So you would watch the videos, you just, like, naturally do, like, the little moves here and there. And then I really got into it just because I had to. So it was just, like, more like an acting thing. So it was fun. So
and how were the rehearsals when doing your act and all that?
I felt like I looked weird without the full Freddie Mercury suit.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
so
like,
you needed everything.
Right. So I tried to wear it, like, as like sometimes like what I would really wear were the shoes I wore that night of. So I wore like these Nike Cortezes, and so like I could be like light on my feet just because they don't feel like anything. And then I would wear like Adidas sweats, which were like super tight on me, just so I could like feel like him. But then like, sometimes I'd pull up in like big sweatpants and it just wouldn't feel the same.
Right.
Yeah. So it was more like the outfit aspect that I had to get together.
And honestly, one of my favorite parts, when you chose your little sister as your escort,
Yeah.
why did you choose that?
Well, it's just, I don't know, I thought it was pretty generic to get a just any of my female friends or like someone's mom or anything. So
Yeah.
I just thought it was generic, but I hadn't seen anybody bring out a little sister or anything like that as their escort. So I thought, and my sister's gorgeous. So I knew the public had to know everybody was gonna love her. So I brought her out.
And I was gonna say, she does mean a lot to you.
Yeah, she's means so much to me. She's great.
And how do you feel that you would best represent Norristown, like with this title?
Well, like if I had to go out and do some stuff because I'm Mr. Norristown, I have a pretty good idea of what it is to be a Norristonian, just from like experiencing things here, going here to the high school.
Yeah.
My family has been here for a while, so I feel like I really have a grasp of what it feels to be a true Norristonian.
Right.
Yeah.
And besides you, there were obviously like a lot of other great acts.
Right.
Who would you have picked?
Like I said earlier, I said Shane.
Shane.
Yeah. Shane was really good.
And how do you think winning Mr. Norristown will benefit you in the future?
I mean, I guess it like this. If you think about it, like it's not this crazy big accomplishment that like you had to put work. Like, yeah, it was fun. It's a fun thing to do, but I mean, it showed me that like getting in front of people, like being more open, I guess, in that aspect, like getting in front of a lot of people and doing stuff on stage. Like I was telling Andy backstage, I was like, oh, dude, like if we when I go to college, like it's I need to do something like this, like be in a dance group or something. Like it's fun.
Yeah, and I mean, it's clear that you're a performer as well. You know? So, yeah, well, that's all I have for you today. Would you like to say anything else to the audience?
Oh, I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank all the guys from Mr. Norristown. They were really good. Everybody's acts were really good, and they all put in a lot of work with me, 8 weeks. And then I feel like this group, like, we all had each other's backs. And then, of course, Mrs. Bartlett, OG, Norristown OG, she did so much. And Shaheen, she's just a great person overall. And Kennedy, she was there every single practice. And she put our choreography together for the opening dance, so it was great. So I just want to thank all three of them. And then, stage crew, lighting, Miss Danoff, Mr. Doyle, everybody who put influence in. Thanks so much. Yeah, I mean, I was here with Mr. Doyle, like practicing, like putting my music together, and then I messed up the music. He was like, "Dude, like just tell me and I'll fix it." But yeah, and it's great, and I love Norristown, so I can't wait for what's next.
Okay, well, you guys heard it here from Mr. Norristown himself. When you guys see him, please be sure to congratulate him. Back to our host.